All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. And as always, peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. May back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Signs of the times, man. Came across this article in the Daily Mail. All right, and it says U.S. retail bloodbath continues as store closures to hit 2,600 so far this year. Here's the full list, man. And this is the signs of the times, man. This is a sign of a declining economy. All right, and there's a bunch of reasons why so many stores are closing. All right, let's be honest. A lot of people don't even go out and shop like they used to back in the day because of the internet, which is exactly what the enemy wants. He wants us plugged in to this internet, so much independent, and we use it for this truth, man. Everybody uses the internet, whether it's for good or bad, but definitely when it comes to buying or selling, man, that's what people do nowadays, man. So that has a lot to do with it. The fact, people just shop online. People claim to be social, but they're not social like before these cell phones came out and things like that. All right, so people are not trying to be out there like that. Plus, you look at the workforce side of things, man, especially when we're talking about teenagers, that they don't care about nothing. Them teenagers got these jobs right now. Man, I don't know what they're up in there for. Because they just don't care, especially when it comes to fast food or any type of food service, man. You get these young jakes up in there, man, and they don't care. So nobody wants to work. All right, is a whole nother reason why so many of the stores are closing, which again is the signs of the times, the signs of a declining economy. These last days, man. This is Ecclesiastes 12, and it's all in relation to prophecy. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and we're coming into a time where everybody's about to be trembling via the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, which we are prophesying is soon to come on a mass scale. All right, and the strong man shall buy themselves, man. And the grinders, this is the point, and the grinders cease because they are few. All right, and that grinding goes into working, man. All right, it's going to be a plethora of reasons why people are not going to be able to work from home, or most of these jobs you can just, when this great tribulation hits, you can pretty much hang it up for those regular 9 to 5 type of jobs and the service industry jobs, man. If you ain't got a real viable career like working in the medical field or something, man, people are just going to lose their jobs. Because why? The businesses are going to go bankrupt and shut down. That's what's happening. A lot of banks are out of money, and a lot of companies they're running out of money. Especially entrepreneur side of things, it's just running out. They don't have it, and this is all from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, and the grinder cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. All right, so instead of people having this perception of this being the land overflowing with milk and honey, the land of the free, the land of opportunity, when they quote unquote look out their window now, all they're going to see is darkness and gloominess, man. I know we're the prophets of doom is what they call us, but we're just telling it like it is, man. It's the truth. This is the signs of the times, man. All right, especially what is that? Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 through 6, to now just get it. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. So spiritually, first and foremost, with the Lord's hopeful elect, building up this kingdom, this nation, starting with Malachi Hawashah, of course. All right, and the men that follow Malachi Hawashah. All right, we're building our nation back, starting with the Lord's hopefully elect. Again, started with Malachi Hawashah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and it goes into a time to break down, breaking down this man's kingdom, man, bringing this judgment upon this man's kingdom, Esau, Edom, and of course the wicked 2/3 of the nation of Israel. So there's an actual time for us to be happy. Now is not the time. That's what we're prophesying. Now we're thankful, all right, towards Yahweh Shema for every little breath that we can, every little breather, if you will. get chance to spend time with your family, etc. Deal with a woman, all right, etc. Go out to eat with the brothers or with your loved ones. Hey man, that's a thing that we're very thankful for. But when it's all said and done, we know that this is not our rest. So it's not time for us to be doing these things. Or to say, verse 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh. A lot of people are in folly mode, all right, and they're laughing and drinking and giving into marriage just like the days of Noah. But guess what, man? It also says it's a time to weep. So that weeping and mourning because the grinding is low. People can't make money, which is all by design to get people prepped to have a dependency, all right, upon Esau Edom and his device that he wants to implant in your body. And without that device, you're not going to be able to buy stuff from Amazon, all right, or sell stuff on Amazon. Right, this is all by design, man. But again, this is the harsh reality of the scriptures, man. It isn't all good. It's gonna be all good when it's all said and done for the Israelites. All right, but right now we still got a process to get to that all good stage, man. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. And boy, I got a pet peeve with all this dancing going on. I don't know why people are just in this celebrating type of spirit, man, when they're just dancing and rapping and singing all on TikTok and things like that. It's time for us to be in the house of mourning. The Lord said it's better to be in the house of mourning than to be in the house of feasting. All right, and that's where a lot of 2/3 of the nation of Israel are, in that house of feasting and dancing and not mourning for Yahushua, not remembering Yahushua's sacrifice. We do through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, called law Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We meditate on these things. We meditate on prophecy, these coming calamities that we prophesy often, and that my brothers are prophesying often, daily. All right, edifying, rebuking, teaching right from wrong, so that we will have a chance to, stand and bring glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, by the way that he deals with us, man, during this terrible time, man. All right, what are you gonna do if the Lord not with you, man? Again, especially if you know good and well in your heart you ain't got no viable job, you're gonna be some of the first to go, man. I know flight attendants, all that stuff gonna go. You think people gonna be able to be taking flights during World War III, man, or the events preceding World War III? All those jobs, man, is going out the window. So you got to be in a certain place where Yahweh Shema Shah, so that he'll protect you. And that's why we're teaching our people to come back, do these things now before it's too late. There's still a grace period, if you will, but eventually it's going to run out, man. All right, and judgment must come to pass. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie, and he's not lying about these events, man. All right. This is Isaiah 19 and verse 14. The Lord, Yahweh, all right, Bahashem Yahushua, hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof. And Egypt going into bondage, man. Babylon the Great. This is modern Egypt, man. All right, we're still in that captivity, this bondage in modern day Egypt. All right, in every word, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And that's what we're prophesying, man. Eventually all these jobs that are keeping people's head above water, so they can pay their bills. That's all our people care about, paying bills, and maybe have a little bit extra. Hey man, when that crunch gets applied, I've already seen people freak out. During the pandemic recently, my own personal life, people that I know losing jobs, and they don't handle it too well. All right, the first thing they do isn't to pray to the Lord or to have any type of faith. Let them tell it they're believers, right? But soon as some hardship come their way, they don't know how to respond to it, and that's exactly what's going to happen when this mark of the beast comes, man. And the pressure is already there. The pressure's there now. All right, people, they can pretend all they want. They're living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe have a little bit more at the end of the month, but for the most part, one good tragedy, everybody's gonna be in the same boat, man. So people are already in a fragile state. All right, add that on top of some more mess, on top of famine, food running out, the prices on everything sky high, your rent, your mortgage, all right, your utility bill sky high, insurance, all that going up. Nothing is going down. You know what I mean? Everything is steady going up. All right, and that's the trick. Oh, boom, plus the war, all these things, man. But hey, they do that universal income. Hey, First thing they're gonna do is phase out this whole paper money and change money, man. All right, and make it mandatory that everybody's digital. Once they got that digital thing rolling, which is already here, all right, then they're gonna start pushing that MOTB, man. All right, and then okay, it'll be seem like a hip thing to do. All right, convenient thing, but eventually with private sign, they're gonna come in like a madman about it. All right, they're gonna get very aggressive about it to the point where they're gonna seek to take away your life if you don't take that MOTB. All right, but it doesn't matter if you don't take it. You're not gonna be able to be a part of this man's system. All right, and they're buying and selling, so you're not gonna be able to do anything. But there is hope, man, and Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. If you know better, you do better, and you should have the type of faith that is required to stand in the great tribulation and to believe that the Lord is going to provide for you. All these stories that we've heard, it's all fun and games until it's our turn to really live this, man. In relation to the so-called believers, the so-called Christians, the so-called Hebrew Israelites that know that they're Hebrew Israelites, man. All right. But they don't really have no true faith, man. They can hear the story of Noah and things like that. Daniel, all right, in the lion's den, in the furnace, all these things. King David slaying Goliath, all these, miracles that the Lord, provided for his children. This is a reality for most people. This is they're just stories. All right, but that's the difference, man. You got the spirit that we have to believe in Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, or you got to really believe that he's going to be able to provide. And that's why we do the things to make our calling and election sure. We teach, we prophesy, we try to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. All right, putting forth a very decent effort. All right, the only reason why we can't is because we're in this flesh and we're in captivity, and there's just some laws that we cannot keep perfectly, man. All right, but there, a majority of them you should be able to put forth a decent effort, man. All right, keeping the weekly Shabbat, all these things helps us get that rapport with Yahweh Shema Shah. So when it does go, and it's gonna go fast, man, you will have something to stand on. That rock, and that rock being Malak Yahweh Shah, or this foundation of this church, man. All right, and we got to be able to trust in the Lord. Everything that he went through, that he taught, is about to all come in play. It's all fun and games now. This is a simple thing to be able to go out on the highways and byways, especially with brothers, or do these epistles and work and still spend time with your family. But hey, we're prophesying all those things are going to change. We saw a brief experience via that pandemic, man. The whole world changed, man, and people here in Babylon the Great, a lot of them, they wasn't used to seeing things like that. Just like people, big and bad as Babylon the Great is when it comes to their military power, a lot of people here have never even seen or been around, military personnel or military base. So when they see, tanks and things, they're not used to seeing it. So it really freaks them out. Then there's people that have lived, on next to military bases their whole life. They're a little bit more used to seeing that. But hey, during that pandemic, man, and everything getting shut down and the whole NBA bubble, all that crap was going on, man, people wasn't used to seeing that, man. It's going to be even worse when the real deal happens, man, and that there's a real, I ain't saying that wasn't real, but next time, a pandemic thrown out there, Lord willing, we definitely going to see it this time, and Lord willing, it be the real thing, man. And it's going to create a lot of confusion, a lot of drama, but wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. What times? These times, the last days, these events preceding the Lord's second coming. All right, we have to be knowledgeable on these things, knowledgeable on prophecy, knowledgeable of the enemy and his devices, which we are not to be ignorant of. So we see these things happen. That's why the Lord taught us to, matter of fact, and this will be the last precept. This is Luke 21 and verse 36. Watch ye therefore. So in order to see these things, we got to be watching and listening, man. All right. Watching for the world to end. All right. Watching for end time events. This isn't a game. Right. Watch ye therefore and pray always. So we should be in a constant state of watching, learning, and praying. Okay. That ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. This should be something that you say to Yahweh Shema Shah through the Spirit. I do as much as I can. I pray this exact, what the Lord is telling us to pray for. Be Pray that I'm worthy, and of course the Akim wa Aqua are worthy to escape all these things, all right, that shall come to pass, man, and to stand before the Son of Man. We want to be on the right hand side of Malaki Hawashar, Lord willing, and the brothers receiving those crowns, man, receiving rewards and such, man. But hey, we gotta watch and pray that we're worthy to escape these things. Hey, we know that we're gonna have to unplug as soon as that MOTB come, but until then, we use the word, not abuse it. If they're handing out free money, it is what it is. I'm taking it. You know what I mean? Until that MOTB come, you think I didn't take the stimulus when it came out, but don't think we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. We will move with wisdom. We're not taking none of this stuff anyway. So, hey man, hey, just buckle up, because hey, when that mark come, we cannot take it, and it's gonna be a lot of pressure. So hey, the Lord has us fasting, going without certain things for periods of time, going without women, family, food, water for periods of time, man. It is to prepare us for this great tribulation, which ain't gonna be no joke, man. This is it. This is the end of the book. This is the big test, man. The hour of temptation. All right, this is it. All right, and this is it. So we got a fourth quarter, all that. This is it, man. We got to put our best foot forward when it comes. And this is just a phase. This is just a talking phase. Everybody, we just talking. You know, and the Lord dealing with his hopeful elect, he gonna take you through some specific things, all right, and get some action about you. But it's gonna be nothing compared to the real deal, man. This is the talking phase, and then it's gonna be the action phase next. So I just pray, that we all be ready, man, and that we're all worthy, the ones that believe in the name Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, that we're all worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Till next time, Shalom.